I think one day I'm going to just do a simple video of me walking up and down here with Eva and show you what the walk is like in silence. It's pretty good actually. Well, happy Thursday everyone. Somewhere towards the middle end of January. As I was saying earlier, the weather's still a little bit, well, they call it overcast, but and it's a little bit damp and a little bit drizzly, but that's if everything's okay. You know, it's just the planet doing the stuff the planet does. And we spoke yesterday about the way that we're self-healing and the way that we take care of our bodies take care of us in the way that the bodies can. More cars, sorry about that. Yes, our system self-heals, germs are getting expelled and that sort of thing. And so there's a thing going on behind the scenes that we're not actually involved with. A really good example, actually let me come back a bit. When we do try and involve ourselves, we tend to trip up with things. A couple of good things here. When we try and drown our sorrows with some alcohol, it usually turns out pretty bad, and it doesn't actually work in the sense of helping. It gets in the way. We never end up in any way solved or cleared from that sort of stuff. And another good example, when we cut ourselves, you know, we notice that the cut sort of scabs over, and we get healing going on, and there may or may not be a scar there, but it will heal itself. It does it by itself. But if we scratch it and itch it and, you know, interfere with it, it takes longer to heal. It takes longer for the system to take care of itself because it's interfered with. And there's a little bit of a hint in there as to the healing that's going on in our system when we try and interfere with the natural process that's going to move us on to the next subject. I'm really sorry, another car. I think one day I'm going to just do a simple video of me walking up and down here with Eva and show you what the walk is like in silence. It's pretty good actually. But anyway, so the natural system's going on, and it's also feeding us, constantly feeding us insights and thoughts and wisdom as we go along. It's constantly there. We can't stop that happening. We can't stop our body from taking care of itself, you know, until it's decided to stop anyway. Anyway, so today is really about the third of this triad, and noticing that we have a thought, or we have a sensation, and we experience it. We can actually visualize, in some sense, the thought. We are conscious beings. We are consciousing, as it were, our experience. We are conscious of this. You're conscious of me because you're listening to me right now, because the transducers as ears or eyes, as you watch me, are playing some signals into your mind that's giving you the signals that you're recording in some sense, or you are aware of, you're hearing. Now you'll notice also that your mind is going in different directions too. More. Now, I'd like you to reconcile that the experience that you're having is being played out into your head. The experience you're having at any moment is something that you're experiencing because you are conscious of it. You're awake. You have awakeness, as it were. Awakeness? It's sort of a word, but you have to be awake in order to experience life. You have to have a moment-to-moment experience, and you have to have that experience being sort of fed to you by something that's automatic, that's going on behind the scenes. We experience Mind, thought and consciousness all playing together. And that's really all that's going on. We experience our thought fed to us by mind on our consciousness, and it's being played to us all the time, and it has this amazing sensation. And the amazing sensation is that of a feeling. We get feelings. Now, the way that this is built tends to mislead us into really understanding that that is going on. The way that this system is built has us believe that the feelings that we're getting is not coming from our thinking, it's coming from our surroundings. Because our surroundings are so tempting. And the game show that's being played in our heads through our consciousness is so enticing and so realistic. And it's a fabulous special effects department. More cars. Now, some of you might have seen that you're having some heavy thoughts about something and you're feeling low. Or you've got something going on in your lives that is giving you some cause of anxiety. And I'd ask sensitively, is it? Or is it the thoughts of the thing that's going on? Is it the thoughts of the challenge that you've got actually causing your feelings and making you less useful? Because actually we are either less useful or more useful. And when our mind is off of something, we are generally more useful. We show up better, we live better lives, we're more at peace, we're more connected with one another and our surroundings. And we see life for really what it is, and us experiencing our thinking in the moment. That's what we experience. We experience our thinking in the moment, and it changes all the time. And you have no control over the thoughts that you're going to get because they're completely random, completely invisible. And so we'll do a little bit experiment in a minute. But my hands are cold right now, and I'm going to put the phone down and warm them up a bit. So, goodbye. Okay. And so miraculously, hands warm. I can talk now, or at least hold the phone so that I can talk to you. So yeah, a couple of experiments. So we're at the top now. We're at actually near Ed's barn again, and Ed's farm. One of the best views I know out there somewhere, when you can see it on a great day. So here's an experiment. What I'd like you to do is imagine, if you kind of disagree with this, is that, okay, what I'm telling you is that your feelings are coming from your thoughts, and only your thoughts. And you can create any sensation you like just because of the thoughts you have in the moment. And that's what's happening. That's the only thing that's happening. So here's a simple experiment, or a simple example. 100 people on an aeroplane going through some bumpy weather, and one person on the aeroplane will think they're going to die because of the bumpy weather. Another person will think they're on a roller coaster, and 98 individual feelings. That are different from those two. So what's it got to do with the weather and the aeroplane? It's got nothing to do with flying. But it looks like it has. How come you can get different experiences on an aeroplane? Because if it was the aeroplane, everyone would be feeling the same. If it was the bumpy weather, everyone would be feeling the same. And they don't. Here's another one. And I want you to see that I've got a lemon in my hand here, and I'm going to squeeze the lemon into a cup, into an imaginary cup here, and squeeze this lemon into this cup until all the lemon juice has poured into the cup. And now I've got this cup of lemon juice. And do you feel your mouth salivating? Do you feel that you get a sensation of wanting to drink lemon juice? Maybe with a bit of sugar? Do you feel that? Well, there is no cup, there is no lemon juice, but you're having a sensation based upon thinking in the moment. You know, you may well have a drink in front of you or food in front of you, but the point I'm driving is that we create an illusion in our heads and it gives us a sensation. And that's all that's going on. We get a thought and we feel it. And I'm going to tell you why that's remarkable in the next few podcasts, or vlogcasts as it were, whilst Eva and I walk up and down having a walk in the morning. Now Eva's going to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Eva. Say goodbye, Eva. Goodbye. Goodbye. Not quite now. Please like, pass these on, share them, comment at the bottom. That's always really useful as well. I'm going to keep doing them. If you keep saying hi, if you keep sharing them, I'm going to keep doing them. So have a good one, and we'll chat soon. Bye bye for now.